I go to make tea. Then I come back to alerts. What the heck? Anyway. Yes, that's why I was gone for the last 9 minutes after I started my stream. I was like, I start the streaming and I go, you know what sounds good? I would like to get me a cup of tea with honey to help with my cough. And now here we are. Hello, yes, good evening. Early stream this Friday because I am going to take cold medicine and then pass out after I take my shower at 7. That's kind of the plan. Wait, I fiddled around with my Reaper Reafer plugin. So, you should hear, or rather you should not hear, the sound of my mouse. If you do, well then you know what, that's just how it is sometimes. Anyway. You know we gotta do World of Horror, you just know it. Hold on, there's something funky going on with my headphones. Hold up. Hold up. Better now? No, hold on. Well, now it's... why do these things have to happen? Hold on 1 second. I know how to fix this. I'm just gonna freaking turn my headphones off and turn them on again. Okay, I think that did it. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's go with this one. We'll go... should we do a challenge? Oh, tea's too hot, I can't drink it yet. You know what? Let's just customize it. That way... see, did we finish a run with Yumiko already? Don't remember. I know that we get a new god for doing a run for finishing a run with Yumiko. Let's go with Initiate. Let's go Timeline B. Only draw generic and character exclusive. Let's go with this one. This one seems more fun. Do you want any of the backstories? Yeah, let's just go. Let's just not worry about that. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, we did! The inconceivable sadness! Ooh. Tea's still too hot. Slithering through the tapestry of dimensions, the festering servants. Oh, also, Let me know if my voice sounds weirder than usual. Again, I messed with my settings to try and reduce the mouse clicking noises. The festering servants of Ezal latch onto new vessels, ravenously devouring the yada yada yada. Let's see here. Let's do the inconceivable sadness. Slowly but inevitably, the hosts succumb, their bodies and minds becoming one with the burgeoning god. Each mystery and new status will start to weigh you down. Very fun. Sometimes you just wake up with a concussion. You know, if I had remembered, then I would have grabbed the curse slate. Bum 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 ba-dum. Actually, hold on. Just in case. Seaside. And let's go. Bum 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 bum. Yo, empty bottle, let's go. And so get some extra EXP. +1 fund. And let's see what we got. Let's see here. Wordless Ward, Rancid Ramen, Spirit Festival, Recluse, and Crimson Cave. Let's see here. Teenagers, and for our mods, we've got Leeching Lou, Rapacious Raven, Hateful Hobo, Teenager's Tongue, Masked Murderer, Neural Notations, Occult Orphan, and Spiral Seashells. Ooh, spirals. Let's go with the Recluse. See if I can get any of the... Oh. Thanks. Oh. At the end of the mystery, raise Doom by 2% for each funds. If the Doom ended right now, oh, thanks for the heads up. Well, you know what, Kaizan? We can be ill together. That's just how it is. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice you to the inconceivable sadness. You know that would make me? It'd make me inconceivably sad. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I mean, that's not its name, it's just, that's what its title is. We have 6 money, so, thanks. Thank you, Misery Parasite. I hate you. You don't get much normalcy in your life these days. Today was supposed to be just that. You'd been planning to take today to de-stress before your next investigation. Instead, you awoke to find yourself trapped inside your own apartment. The walls have grown over the door and exits, leaving no exit. Looking through the peephole, you yell and call out to passing neighbors, but your cries fall on deaf ears. Who could have done this to you? More importantly, how are you gonna get out of here? Let's see here. Let's see here. Gotta click everything. Very funny, Tim Tim. Actually, let me wind this bit so that way I can properly see free length emotes. Let me out! Freebie! How dare you? Let's see here. I only have 5 strength, so let's take a hop back. Oh, look through. He can't get through either. You sure about that? Dude, come on. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Dude, come on. Dude, come on. Dude, come on. Come on, dude. No! That's more doom at the end of the mystery! Man. Honorable night beyond the veil. Let's see here. Nice. Being stuck in here is really starting to get to your head. To stay yourself straight, you slap yourself and avoid hard enough to see stars, chug some coffee, and avoid looking at the clocks again. Oh, you died. I'm dead. It's okay. Let's see here. Come on. You've read all your books and watched all your VHS tapes 3 times over. God, you miss people. Pantry's starting to run out of easy meals and you don't have the energy to cook. I don't believe you. Oh! Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. No, my dex check! Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. Man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. Nice. I think it's check behind the bed. Oh. Man. Man! What? Take a bath. Nice. Man! We're stuck here wasting another day. We're not... But read them. Nice! No, wait, no! That's more doom! 20% doom! Man! As you get closer, you notice thin cracks in the wall above the bed. Something dark, glistening red pulsates inside. The cracks move like lips and the apartment whispers to you. Just lay down. You hear wooden support beams creak as the walls flex, reaching toward you from all sides. And let me take care of you. Oh, man, you doing... I can't just throw away funds. I can't go to the store. Roommate. Man. Me, for real, for real. Thankfully, I'm gonna beat you to death. Really? I don't see a button to... Oh, wait. That's amazing. Thank you! Thank you, Skitty, or Kitty. Thank you for this knowledge. stuck with the A ending. The girl's face twists oddly, the apartment's pulsing innards slow to a still. The girl mouths something you can't make out. She smiles, you fall unconscious. When you awaken, you're lying in the apartment entryway beside the open door. The next morning you see a silhouette on the balcony, staring out at Shiokawa watching the sunrise. You blink and she's gone. After that, you never see her again, and after that, your apartment becomes just an apartment. Aspen! Be gone, Cash! Wait, why does the name Aspen sound familiar? Weird epidemic keeps you at the hospital. Wait! Aspen as in the person that makes all those cool those cool mystery mods? That Aspen? Can't believe your PC died, Dream. I can believe it, man. Well, we have 3 monies, so let's see here. Let's see. We got the World of Horror modder here. Amazing. Wow. Stop calling me IKEA. I'm doing alright. I'm gonna have to turn on a fan. Because this tea is too hot. But I need it for my throat. Oh. Alright. Let's see here. Leeching Loom. Raven. Hobo. Here. Oh, wait. We do get, since we're on Timeline B, we do get to do a new ending for Fear Festival. But not right now. So, let's actually go... I don't think I've ever finished Seashells. She sells seashells by the seashores. Let's do that one. 2%, 1% for each injury. Thankfully, I have no injury yet. It's you, Aspen! Whoa! And according to eyewitness testimony, the crazed assailant was holding a spiral seashell in their other hand. This gruesome stabbing attack is yet another violent act that took place recently in Shiokawa. Local marine biologists believe that some sort of chemical compound released by the decaying plankton might be responsible. You turn off the radio and begin to think about the story. Could there really be a connection between seashells and the recent acts of violence amongst Shiokawans? First of all, you gotta have a look at these seashells yourself. The story's true, the seashells should be aplenty at the local beach. Nothing stops you from picking up a few for a closer look. Let's prep. We got a baseball! Tainted personal. Yo! You just hit someone with a baseball and lowers the enemy power down to 0. Nice. Oh. Gotta go say hi to Doggo. Let's see here. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. You easily find a large seashell, almost pale white in color. Such a lovely smile, man. I just finished reading Uzumaki. Don't do it. Get out of town. No, my charisma. Vivid images of you stabbing a child with a broken bottle flood your mind. In the corner of your eye, you spot a woman with a child walking by, and nearby a bottle half buried in the sand. Unlike these seashells. You drop the shell into the trash can and run away, the images inside your head slowly disappearing. You return home just in time to see some policemen establishing a crime scene in front of your apartment block. Did something happen? Loverly. I can't speak, okay? Gosh. Let me live! With a stake out! A cult defector had told you an apartment across from yours had been staking you out. You see them leave the apartment through the peephole in your door and you sneak in. The apartment is a mess. Half-eaten pizzas and empty cigarette packs. In one corner of the room is a weapons locker. Pinned to the wall is paperwork, including your name, schedules, family, and so on. You know what? Get this out of here. Ain't no one getting my info. You pull all the pages off the wall and quickly retreat back to your apartment. You tear up the pages and burn them in the bin out on the balcony. You hope they didn't have a copy of that information somewhere, though it'll only be a matter of time before they gather it all again. But it's too doomed. Yay! Stabbed her boyfriend 7 times because the seashell told her so. She was such a calm, quiet girl, though. This is getting out of hand. Surely someone other than the police is investigating these violent acts. I'm gonna ask some people around. Surreal situation about a teen superintendent. I love the name here. Welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Nice meal. Weird sun borealis, though. +1 stamina. Nice. You learn that someone at the local high... Oh, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. How dare you? Shush. Bah. Like that. You learn that someone at the local high school is very interested in these cases. A professor or some such. If you're lucky, you should be able to find her there. I have 15 reasons. You can't see it, though. You receive a notice from the student council summoning you for jury duty. Stepping into the room, you realize the defendant is nowhere to be seen. Without any details of the case, the judge asks you to decide whether they are innocent or guilty. Let's go. Innocent. My charisma! The judge is deeply offended by your opinion and has thrown you out. So much for due process. The woman you're looking for is a retired history teacher. She's a native of Shiokawa who apparently warned the locals about the seashells, but nobody would listen. If you could, you have to ask her about this weird case. If only you could find her address. You spot a photo lying on the ground. A group of girls pose casually on the rooftop. Something has been drawn on the left shoulder of the one in the middle. What is it? Inspect it. +12 experience. Let's go. Someone drew a weird mark over the girl. You're not familiar with the pattern, but something about it makes you feel anxious. Instead, perhaps the fact that you can somehow picture the real birthmark under her uniform seems to be calling you. It's a spiral! It's a spiral! Fleshy tentacles. Who will... Looks like we're gonna need someone else to make fleshy tentacles. You obtained the elderly historian's address from one of the teachers. As it turns out, she still lives in Shiokawa, just a few blocks away from the city center. Guess what? We're gonna level up, baby! We're leveling up, baby! Ooh. Stealth looks fun. Let's go with more strength. Look, it's Aspen! No. You knock on the door and a raspy voice tells you to enter. Surrounded by old encyclopedias and outdated atlases, the elderly historian is sipping her tea, eyeing you quizzically. The seashells! The repeating cycle of the awakening! This isn't Uzumaki. This is Uzumaki! The old woman then launches a lengthy tirade about sunken cities, sleeping squids, and dying stars, all according to patterns observed by the astronomers of old. I tried to warn them, but they didn't listen. They never listen. The old lady rocks in her chair back and forth. Thank you for the life experience, but no thank you for the doom. A repeating cycle? The awakening? You rush towards the seaside, thinking that this must not be allowed to happen. The seashells must be destroyed before the cycle ends. Relaxing on one of the piers at the seaside, you're approached by a middle-aged man. There's a gleam of insanity in the man's eyes as he smiles at you. My love, he groans, I found you at last! I've waited for this moment so long! Kiss me, I beg you! You know, no kissing. No, my text! Oh, no, I haven't. I literally just read Uzumaki today. My love, how dare you run away from me! Suddenly you see a flash of light and feel a sharp pain. The crazy man has struck you with a shard of glass! The commotion draws the attention of some people who call the authorities as the man runs away. Paramedics patch the wound, but the police is unable to find the man who stabbed you. Wow, rude. Rude! The beach is devoid of people, but near the water's edge you notice some shiny white lumps buried in the wet sand. You gasp in horror when you approach the shells. They have eyes on them. Human eyes, and they're all staring at you, and blinking, perhaps wondering what you're gonna do. Even now you can feel their alien stares drilling into your mind, placing suggestions of violence and gore in it. Unable to tolerate this anymore, you lift your foot and crush the nearby seashell underneath your boot, and then another, and another, and another! You crush the ice shells, one by one. Squishy noises echo in your ears with each seashell you crush, the wet squish of crushed eyes. With the seashells destroyed, the violence diminishes, and relative peace returns to Shiokawa. You think it to be the end of the story, then you hear a news report about the spiral seashells washing up on the shores of a nearby town. -4 doom! What sadness, sorrow. Oh, we got another floor! Dang. Why must these things happen? Why? See here, teenager's tongue, fear. See here. I don't think we really have the stats yet for Fear Festival. So, we already did all the rancid ramen. So, let's go with the loom. I don't recognize the loom. Well, what? Round it down. Okay. Aw, dang it. My compass! My compass! Dare you. Shiokawa has become the center of a minor fashion craze, all thanks to talented seamstress. Meanwhile, strange disappearances plague the town since last week. This includes Yamato-san, your neighbor. He disappeared yesterday, but because the police is swamped with similar cases, your neighbor is asking you to help find her husband. Oh, running low on my teeth. I keep forgetting to fill up the empty bottle. I'm a fool. Yamato-san is known for frequenting several ramen shops downtown after a day's work. Maybe he's overstayed his welcome at one of them? Whee! Toots in dark. A group of agents in black suits approach you. They say they're conducting investigations and wish to ask you a couple of questions. They give off an untrustworthy aura. It's the men in black. What now? You rush away from the approaching men. One of them manages to tackle you to the pavement with haste, only to let you go when one of them shouts not to attract unwanted attention. You took the chance to get the hell out. Yamato-san, big wallet Yamato-san with the pencil mustache? He was here yesterday. Strangely, he didn't drink anything and looked as if he was in a hurry. I think he said that he was going on a trip to another city or something like that. He left the town and didn't tell his family anything? Maybe someone at the bus station saw him? Standing near this young couple, you are startled when they start to argue. You hear something about some seamstress's clothes and spending too much money. No, my decks! My reason for being. Your attempt to eavesdrop is quickly noticed by the couple, who chew you out for it. Dang. At the bus station, you learn that Yamato-san was asking about the seamstress. And he wasn't the only one to do that recently, as several other married men have also asked about her and have disappeared soon afterwards. You should return to Yamato-san's wife with this new information. Thanks, Venetian Society. Now I'm gonna take a nap. Bam. You know what? I should unequip this for now. Can't, no. My doom. The seamstress, Yamato-san's wife, suddenly becomes very aggressive. I told him I wouldn't buy any more clothes from her. Does he think I'm a liar? Is that his reason to abandon me? After calming your neighbor down, you get to the mysterious seamstress address. Her shop is located in a nearby village. It's time to catch a bus. What of Junji? It all happened so quickly as the flow of time itself ceases abruptly around you. Weird forms and silhouettes start appearing. It's a glimpse of the future, a future of empty cities, smoke, ashes, and radioactivity. The first of the old god smiles at you from its human, almost innocent disguise. The year is 2021. Japan is no worse. Get the heck out of here, stupid. There's no point in knowing Japan's final demise. 2021 is very far away. You'll at least protect those you know and love. You hit your head so hard that you forget everything. Sweet, blissful ignorance. Ah, take that, sadness. I gave myself a concussion and forgot experience, so you can increase my doom more. Although it's still gonna be that. When you mention the seamstress, the village women are very happy to help you out. Man or woman, big or small, she can weave fashionable clothes for everyone. Go check them out yourself, you won't regret it! With wide, manic smiles, they point you toward her workshop. Yo! I can't, I'm broke! The shop is full of young and old women. They are all gushing over the quaint, or can I? Ho 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 ho! Clothes time! You purchase one of the clothes displayed on the shelf. When you get out to the changing room, you notice a weird smell about them. You shudder when you realize what it is. The smell of fried meat! With what was used to make this cloth! Yeah! We've unequipped the compass! Something's definitely not right about the seamstress and her shop. Wonder if some of the villagers will be willing to gossip about them. I can't. Oh, I can't. I just cannot. It's not happening. Walking to the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. Two menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? What? Fast men are visibly puzzled. Sorry to bother you, says one, and they disappear around a corner. What was that about? Ugh, she gives me the creeps, one of the younger boys says. I heard that she spent all her life working at the rice paddies, but after her husband died, she suddenly became a super talented seamstress. Would you believe that? And what's worse, my mom can't stop babbling about her every chance she gets. Couldn't see, but I was doing weird arm motions the whole time. You hear from the villagers that a group of foreign mystics called Lords of Nazareth are staying overnight at a nearby abandoned temple. By the evening, you reach the temple, and the bald mystic at the entrance happily invites you in. He and his colleagues seem to have prepared a dinner. You know, food? No, my perception! My reason! You join the feast, finding the served meat seasoned perfectly and the offered wine tasting just heavenly. Only after a few minutes you realize that you're eating human flesh and drinking human blood. You try to stop, but you ravenously stuff yourself more and more and more. You missed that? Well, too bad. You're gonna have to rewind. You learn some more information about the seamstress. She works only at night, with an old loom that she found in the ruined manor by the river, and which she had moved to her house right before her husband died. As the sun sets behind the horizon, you creep toward her workshop. The lights are on, and the door is unlocked. Entering quietly through the open door, you hear clattering sounds of the old loom at work. You walk down the stairs into the basement and find the macabre seamstress working on her newest masterpiece. The loom clunks and clatters while the cloth is being drawn from the bathtub. Two bloody pink intestines, slick with blood and bodily fluids, and still connected to the corpse inside. This is the source of the exquisite fabrics popular amongst women of Shiokawa. Human flesh spun and weaved into high-quality silk through the eldritch power of the cursed loom. That's rough, buddy. You gasp audibly when you recognize the face of the corpse in the bathtub. It's Yamato-san! Your neighbor's intestines are being used to create another set of clothes. You turn to look at the loom again and notice that the seamstress is staring right at you. Before the old lady can even stand up, you run upstairs and out of the manor. You stop only when you reach the local police station, telling the cops on what you've just seen. 1 hour later, 24 policemen are busy turning the old house upside down. They find the butchered corpses of every man who has gone missing in the past few weeks. The next day you watch the TV report about the macabre loom and the police's investigation, shiver when you hear that the seamstress has escaped the police. She's out there, and she knows your face. Now what? What do you want? No, not a price hike. It's okay, we gotta stay broke. We stay broke so we can win. Give more reason, please. You know what? I think with the power of this baseball, we have a chance we have a chance. So let's go to the Fear Festival. If the mystery ended right now, Doom would be raised by 8%. What? Sounds unbelievably dangerous. It's unbelievably dangerous. Your aunt has sent you a curious letter. Letter inviting you for a curious sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's small, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. For you? A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws for his hands. Oh, check out the inn room! The inn's room is dusty like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. But relax just a little bit. You patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. But should you be resting at all? What's here? Just gonna explore. As you walk through empty alleys, a dark figure lights a cigarette and approaches you. Hey, yo, level up, baby. Faster combat actions. And more dex. Bam. Charisma check success. The police believes you are a member and you gain valuable insight. 20 experience. Let's go. Let's go. Get out of here, frickin' parasite. Oh. Here, take some blood. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. No, not money! Today's goal, learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything. You get ready to go back to bed when suddenly, the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? You try to loot the masked man who's been following you the whole morning. Eventually, you find yourself in a dead end looking for a way out. You hear a branch snapping behind you. Let's see here. Yeah, but consider, I beat you to death. Take that. Get beat to death, stupid. That's just how it is. You stumble upon some rail tracks passing through the forest. That's weird. The train that goes to Shiokara does not go through the forest. Nor can you remember hearing about any discontinued train lines either. You follow the tracks for a while. They end abruptly after a few minutes, right in front of the place you wanted to get to. Yay! Something is watching you from behind the trees. Spooky. No, not a curse. Why? Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Thanks, I've been branded. Oh, no! Going back to the inn, you overhear two masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening at the next dawn. I wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival's ending tomorrow, and you can't be too careful. It's me? Kaizan, why? Kaizan, what the heck? Oh, we already unlocked this character, so we don't even gotta worry about that. Exploring the forest, an unnatural feeling of dread washes over you. You recall a film crew disappearing in the forest some time back, and you follow the trail to the last known location. The once lively pine trees now appear barren, and worse yet, rapid footsteps emanate. An unnaturally tall lady crept up from behind, letting bare her disgusting shark teeth. You came here to film me too? Ho ho ho! I'll be your star this evening, and you will be mine. I just read this. Ooh, mine's new stamina. Well, guess what? I can't run from this encounter. Never mind. Okay. Bam. Bam, and dodge. Okay, now we can just kill her. Bam. Get out of here. Give her a toothbrush. I don't think she'll enjoy that. Florfest. Is that blood? Where is everybody? Today's goal! Find the missing people. A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest there's an answer waiting for you. 4 actions until sunrise. I don't know why that's cut off like that. In a particularly dense thicket, where even the wind is silent, you hear a faint whispering. Leaves seem to speak in strange tongues here, though you cannot determine whether this is the effect of an enchantment or of eldritch intelligence. My success! My check! Yay! The words feel foreign, but they have the distinct melody of an incantation. This silly face. I'm gonna get ya! While exploring the factory, you are caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. I'm gonna get you with my baseball! Then you're gonna have 0 power. What are you gonna do about it? Hold face, man! Holy moly! Sorry, Ritual must be stopped at all costs. Guess what? Oh wait, attack the bastard cultist. Awake and hungry! Dang, that's me. That's me for real, for real. Me for real. Oof. No, not Doom! Nameless horror stares at you. Quit staring at me with your big old eyes. Did it! You have successfully run from nameless horror. Yo, we got it. Ooh, look at this. Nice. Creepy. +2 strength and dex? Yes, please. Everything happens in an instant. The chanting cultist suddenly falls to the ground as everything around you crumbles to shake and crumble. Everything around you starts to shake and crumble. What the heck? Many members of the cult die, crushed by the concrete debris. They are lucky to avoid their fate and escape the factory building. You board the old bus, still clutching the hood of the chanting cultist, wondering what exactly happened out there. Water level rise, or is the city slowly sinking? Fine, thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Tim, quit staring at me with your big old eyes. Well, we can do Rancid Ramen, or we can do one of these two. My perception is at 3. This is amazing. 3 perception. 3. Little Raven, hungry Raven, living in a deep dark hole. My friend was very craven, so the Raven ate him whole. Quit staring at me with your big old eyes! This dreadful rhyme is making its rounds around Chiyokawa primary schools as of late. More and more children memorizing lines and singing them at random times. And when the song is sung, a child is fated to disappear. They disappear overnight, right from their homes and from their parents' heads, never to be seen again. Like 2 feet in front of you, like a horse. I have no peripheral vision. Well, you know, those horses when they have blinders on. The police is hopeless. And the parents in town are borderline hysterical. Is there a way to stop this madness? Yeah, but I have 8 strength and 8 dex. Small price to pay. A nearby primary school had several of its pupils disappear the past few days. Maybe one of the teachers can tell you about the morbid case? Hey. No, I don't have enough money! Wait! I know what to do. No! No! Fine. We'll put the spiral hood back on later. 60% doom, man. And more doom! I heard that Mrs. Oo's twins disappeared last night, poor woman, says one of the teachers. After some persuasion, she gives you Mrs. Oo's address. Lives in a 2-story house down the street. Numerous ravens are perched on rooftops and power lines nearby. The birds are watching your approach to the woman's house with curiosity and total silence. Heck you, ravens. 9 reason, we'll be fine. The little eyes follow you as you cross the gate and walk up to the door. When you knock on it, the ravens start cawing en masse and take it to the air. By the time a young woman opens the door, the entire flock has disappeared from the rooftops. My little girls! I was watching them in bed as they slept and turned around to put away their toys, and next moment I knew they were gone! The door and the window were closed, but they disappeared anyway! Maybe this hungry little raven is some evil spirit or a demon. Hoping you can find some leads in the local library. The library. You know? Nah, I ain't deal with that. From an old folklore book, you learn about flesh-eating ravens. Pardon. Which tormented a certain village. As it turns out, that village is not very far from Chiyokawa. When you arrive at the village, you immediately notice that it is strangely quiet here. That wine is terrific. You think I'm... Yum. Of course, I have enough bottles to last a whole year, your friend says, hanging one item. I am not eating long pig steak. You are foolish if you think otherwise. The villagers haven't heard anything about the disappeared children or any demonic birds for that matter. They do tell you that there's an old lady who's terrified of ravens. She lives in the lone cottage in the middle of the rice paddies. Level up. Heck yeah, level up! Let's go! And... yes. You're walking down towards the nearby village, but a humanoid figure surprises you with her abnormal number of eyes and a tentacle to where her head should be. Stare right back at you. What are you gonna do about it? Yum, wine. Wine. Maybe I should have some wine. Wine's good for a cold, right? Actually, no. Probably not. I'm gonna be taking cold medicine, so I shouldn't have wine. You stand completely still as she walks past you and stops in front of you for more than a minute, then decides it's time to go. Whew. You approach the door to the cottage and politely knock on it. An old woman opens the door and lets you in. When you tell her about the disappeared children and the raven rhyme, she gets wide-eyed and gasps in terror. But 69. Nice. The old woman grasps at her head, hiding her face in her hands. Oh no, that accursed bird is back. Please, for your own sake, don't even think about going after it. Just turn around and leave. Forget about these children. I beg you. No, my charisma. You know what? Put this back on, baby. Walking down the road from the old woman's house, you suddenly hear some children crying in the distance. It's coming from the direction of the forest. Found him. You roam the forest for several minutes until you find the source of crying. Two girls about 8 years old each. Seeing you, they quickly run towards you. When you turn around, your way back is blocked by the trees. You could swear weren't there before. Those can't be that far, right? Christmas already begun. Yeah. I have zero riz, as the kids might say. You try to backtrack your way out of the forest, but it seems you're going in circles. You always end up in the same spot where you first found the girls. Then, you hear the rustle of wings above you. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. The raven. There it is. It could be bigger. This could be a bigger raven. Big raven be defiant. The raven perches on the branch of a dead tree and stares down at you silently, its eyes empty and pale. Your primary being is telling you one thing: grab the children and run! My strength failed! You step in front of the children and look the raven in the eye. It feels as if staring into its eyes is sapping your strength, and you start dry heaving and sweating. The eldritch bird suddenly croaks, flapping its wings angrily while you collapse to the ground. No! You raise from your knees and look at the raven, whose shape is slowly distorting into nothing. Got charisma at the wazoo. Say so, bud. The raven croaks one last time and takes off into the air, dissolving into a cloud of black smoke a few seconds later. You stare at the sky for a while longer, but the raven does not reappear. The twins start to sob and cry. You reassure them that everything will be okay, and start leading them out of the forest. Half an hour later, you reach the village and take them to the local inn. The inn owner quickly calls the police when you tell him what happened and explain who the children are. Blah. Boo at your pawn. Boo, I say. Boo upon. A pox upon you. Mike keeps going into the red. She's no good. You don't want that. Alright, I think that will be all. Thank you for answering our questions. Have a nice day. The police lets you go without further ado. As you walk back to Shiokawa, you cautiously eye every raven you happen to pass by. The twins are safely returned to Mrs. Ooh, and she personally thanks you for finding them. However, all the other children that disappeared during the Rabbit Rhyme panic... It's Raven Rhyme, not Rabbit Rhyme, what? The what upon who? A pox upon you! As the media dubbed it, are still missing to this day. You can only hope that by banishing the demonic bird, no other children will suffer the same morbid fate. Now what? Well, you know what? We are going to the lighthouse, baby, after that. See more stamina. Let's go! We're going. Bing, bang, bong, bing, boom. And go. No, we are going up. We are going up. Up we go. Nothing personnel, kid! Oh, guess what? How did I missed at 95%. This is a real F-Go crit moment. Yeah, strong! Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute, someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. What's the... Oh. Yeah! You rip the photo, underneath it is a tiny button. You press it with a buzz, the gate opens. You did it, I remembered a thing! You decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge a while later, safe. You can't have her explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. They're just blasphemous whispers? You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast! Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises a knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. You don't need reason once you win. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Get out of here, stupid. Take that, sadness! I have defeated you! There's now no more sadness in the world! Oh! That happens every 20 minutes. Look, man, rent's cheap. No new achievements. Dang. Really do be like that, though. Hold on, let me... Oh, mystery endings you've seen! Let's see here. I need to encounter 3 dream enemies in 1 playthrough to get not Cthulhu. Remember happy days. Any point in the game, have 30 cigarettes. My 2 cursed places. I think... Yeah, no, for the... I know for the priest playable character, I need to be really lucky in events. I'm trying to remember. If there was another one. Feed an after entity. Good old times. What does this mean? Now, any weapon. Dude. Look at that. 60%. Nice. Anyway, I'm now going to go take a shower and then take some cold medicine and probably pass out. Yeah, that was nuts that freaking Haspin showed up. I was not expecting that. But yeah, you guys all take care. I will see you guys. Probably do more World of Horror tomorrow. This is a good game for me to play when sick. There's no think, only read words on screen. But you guys take care. Oh, before I actually log out, how was the audio? How was the audio this stream? Audio good? Was audio good? So... Pretty alright? That's not good. That means there's room for improvement, but it's like, I don't know anything about audio stuff, man. I don't know nothing.